Hi, you guys, it's a little dark. There's a big storm rolling in, so it looks a little dark in here. Sorry about that. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are getting ready to have an incredible weekend. My name is Rebecca Packard. We're coming together to hold a meditation. We take 4 minutes every single day, 365 days a year, and we hold a meditation for peace. In this 4 minutes, we live stream Tuesday through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We're holding intention on our own. And in this 4 minutes, you can utilize whatever meditation practice resonates with you, whatever modality of meditation resonates with you. So you could be holding a mantra or a mudra, you could be having a breath meditation or a walking meditation or a guided meditation. But we are going to focus our intention on peace. Hello, Melissa. Hello, everybody hopping on. Thank you so much. We are going to focus on peace because as we find peace within ourselves, we can find and see peace outside of ourselves. And in doing so, we can create a ripple of peace and we can consciously touch the collective conscious. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, we're going to ask that you get settled, get grounded, so we can redirect and get into our meditation. Fantastic. I'm so glad that so many of you are taking time out for yourselves today, that you are resetting, regrouping, regrounding, and redirecting your thoughts, that you're showing up for self-care, self-love, and self-acceptance. There's a lot going on in the world today. A lot of people are talking about how Kate Spade has taken her own life and how there's not a lot of views around suicide, and there's not a lot of people stepping forward to help with assistance of suicide. And I say nay to that. I know very many people who are advocates for families surviving suicide, suicide support groups. I think that a lot of the times when it comes to somebody who is of such high caliber in your face, around the world, seeing her in all these different spaces, she was very well known, and it triggers a lot of people. It's not a space that people want to see. It's not a space that people want to acknowledge. It's not a space that people want to look at. People don't want to look at that even rich, beautiful, happy people have depression and really feel empty and really feel hurt and vulnerable, just like the everyday Joe who's out just busting ass to feel good and get by, how they feel that they are less than, or they have depression and sadness and all of the things. We are all the same when it comes down to it. It doesn't matter your ethnicity. It doesn't matter your religion. It doesn't matter who you are, social, economic, or anything like that. We are all human. We all hurt. We all have happy days, we all have sad days. And what I feel like the bigger picture needs to be is helping people have skills and have tools to move through those spaces. That is not just pills. Pills can help save lives. I am not against pills in any way, shape, or form. They have saved many of my friends and family's lives. It is not about that. But it is about helping people to emotionally connect with themselves. It is about people emotionally connecting with who they truly are. It is about people emotionally disconnecting from the outside world that is just constantly stuffing news media of negativity down our throats. It is about taking and giving people tools that can help take them from this space of depression or sadness or overwhelm and moving them into a space of calm and ease. And this is a space on the side where the depression and the overwhelm exist. This is a space of fight or flight. This is the space where we go into inflammation and our body goes into that space of primitive thought process, right? And we want to go into that space of we want to shut that down, right? Because we've evolved from that. We don't need to be in that space, because a lot of the times the things that are triggering that space are not even real. They are in our heads. They are egoic, and I don't say that in a negative way. I just say that as scientifically that is exactly what they are saying it is. It is our fight or flight ego who's saying if we do this it will save us, and that is not the case anymore. So giving people different tools are essential, and there need to be more programs out there that start this at a very early age, right? One of the things that I've been working on is sharing a webinar where we're giving people tools like emotion code, body code, tapping, EFT, essential oils, and meditation to take yourself out of that space of fight or flight, because these are all things that even the military is using. The military has been using the emotion code and the EFT for years now, at least 5 years, if not longer. They use things that are like meditation, and they just call it a different name, and what it really comes down to is it is meditations, and they've been doing that for decades. The Navy SEALs and SWAT teams have been using meditation to get ready to go into their different, I'm trying to find a politically correct word to say, projects. Every time they go into a different situation, there we go, they utilize a meditation to get them ready for that, to get them in the headspace of that. When I was an EMT, we would, in a sense, my partner and I would get ourselves into a headspace to go into a call, depending on what the call was. And so it's mind-blowing that the government is using these tools already and has been for decades, but then they're not sharing it. Yes, missions, thank you. They're not sharing it with your everyday people, and they're sharing the way that we fall into, which is let's take a pill and make it better. And that makes it better, but to have those tools to even take you from that space of that's not going to work for 45 minutes because that's the absorption rate of a pill and that's how that works, or it's not going to work for 15 days because that's how it works, which is the underlying writing in those millions of pages of tiny print that you get in those bottles, of giving people tools from day one of if you can sit and tap, or you can sit and breathe, or you can sit and work through your emotion, or you can ask yourself questions to switch your mindset, you can essentially save your own life. And I feel like personal power is something that has been taken away from us by social media and by the media in general, and they don't want you to know these things. And so a big goal, and I had this discussion with somebody last night as we were talking about the bigger picture of the different things taking place, is the big goal for so many people right now is to give those tools back to people. They're absolutely free. They take less than a minute and they can be completely transformational. You can take a child out of a tantrum. You can take somebody out of a depressive state. You can take somebody from an anxiety attack out of the anxiety attack within a minute. And that's life-altering for so many people. And so showing up each day and doing a meditation like this is a perfect way to get yourself into the space of utilizing a tool and having a tool in your life toolbox that can be more than just, oh, I meditate. Great, you meditate. Why do you meditate? You meditate so that you can reset, regroup, and reground yourself. You meditate so you can redirect your brain pathways so that you are not living in a constant state of fight or flight. So you are taking your amygdala and taking back control and taking back the focus of where you want your day to go by taking those breaths, doing that breath work, taking that time out, taking that 4 minutes and putting it aside, and owning who you are, what you are, and where you want to go. And so I'm so honored that so many of you take this time out each and every day and utilize this meditation and make it a part of your daily ritual, making it a part of your daily practice so that you can touch the world in a bigger way. Because when you are more centered and you are more focused and you are more grounded, you are more able to touch the world with the ripple you truly want to, right? And so I find this to be quite a somber day, as so much information comes out about all the different things taking place around the story that has unfolded, and then just all the different stories that are coming up around it that are just coming out after it, and just taking the time to step back away from everything and remember that people are people. People hurt, and when they hurt, they do drastic things. And when we are in a space where we have no tools and we have no toolbox and our cup is empty, we have nothing left to give, and that can put us in a dangerous space. So I honor each and every one of you who take the time out to fill your cup and to show up and to take time for yourselves, because that is imperative. We need self-love so that we can love others, right? We need self-worth so we can find worth in others. We need to show up for ourselves so we can show up for others. So I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Hello, Anna Gaspari. If you guys don't know Anna, you want to go and follow her on social media. She is an incredible life coach and she is a dear friend, and I adore her. She also has the most incredible lives. So I love you. I love you all. Thank you for taking this time out, and I will see you all on Tuesday. Bye.